Hello, my beautiful audience, and welcome to Ville. If you like this content, please leave a like and subscribe, or maybe even a comment to let me know. Enjoy the video. Hello, my beautiful audience, and welcome back to Ville. This is the start of something very interesting, and we're starting outside of the game, so I can talk to you for just a moment. Looks like it's about to load. I may run out of time here, but if you notice, this is Ville on a Friday. Yes, that is right. This is not the House Flipper 2 build I was working on. Unfortunately, it seems that the House Flipper 2 videos are losing a lot of traction, and it just makes sense for me to move on right now. That is not permanent. The House Flipper 2 videos may return in the future, have the potential to. I most likely will when it makes sense to do so. But for now, it is nothing but Ville 3 days a week. So, as you recall, this is the start of a brand new day, brand new contract. We are starting very fresh. We've just completed Joshua's decorate build. There we go. Now we're moving to a demolish build. So this is a situation where we are looking to clean everything out and demolish the building. I have been kind of looking forward to one like this because I have not done the demolish property. I'm sorry, I have not done the demolish a property tutorial. I haven't done any of the gameplay loop. I haven't done anything, and I'm really hoping this kind of satisfies what I was looking for in the trash collection, just the freeform trash collection. Like maybe there's a possibility of actually just going around and collecting trash in contexts like this. It looks like I've gone the wrong way. It's okay, we'll just turn around. Hopefully this car gets out of our way. It did. Wonderful. I'll do my best not to hit that fence. There we go. The collision box kind of caught it. Right there, just clipped it on the corner. Get around this Camaro. Go. I believe I've said it before, but one of the games that was on my radar to try to kind of play a little bit was Car Mechanic Simulator, but I don't think it's popular enough to really warrant it. I'm a big car guy, so that was something that was really on my list, but it's okay. I will wait. I will be very patient and wait until the next Car Mechanic Simulator, and we will jump into it then. Let's see. We've got an empty lot. That's a big old hill. So I've noticed there's like a really big lack of how do I want to do this? I'm going to go ahead and back the truck up to the door completely. There we go, like this. And I'm actually just going to take that door off. So collect garbage with left click, collect furniture. Well, yeah, we already knew that. And demolish, now just take the hammer and smack the cracks on the wall. Okay. Then, of course, when everything's down, we just go to the mailbox, we complete it. I like it. Very simple, very straightforward. What I'm going to do first is I'm going to go ahead and take off the door completely, so it just kind of gets out of our way. And, of course, this is not a drill. Oh, it looks like it's actually already... Yes, it was already unscrewed. Okay, so somebody else has already robbed the screws out of it. I would say I put the screws to him, but I did not. I took the screws out of him. Lots of trash. Not a lot of trash. Not a lot of trash. Mostly just odds and ends here and there. This is definitely a building that has been out of sorts for a significant amount of time. And I imagine the only trash that's going to be here is like maybe from squatters, people like that. Go. Looks like I've got. Whoop, I'm actually out of room with one piece left. So let's see. How do I go? Actually, I should just go ahead and grab that other one. It's only one, but might as well. Okay. There. Put that there. Go. We have a chair. It's damaged, but it's not broken. I do wonder if there will eventually be a way to like repair stuff like this. Car Mechanic Simulator is actually a great example I can use here. One of the things you can do in Car Mechanic Simulator is instead of having to buy all of your parts brand new, you can actually go into like barns, do like barn find trips. And besides cars, you can find, just random parts lying around. And a lot of times, those parts are actually in a repairable range. The same thing with the junkyard. And instead of having to pay a whole bunch of money to buy the new part outright, you can buy a serviceable part from a barn find or the junkyard and actually take it back to your shop and repair it. All right, so it looks like all I've got left is that window over there. Why is there not a window in the bathroom? I don't know. But looks like I didn't see screws. So yeah, there we go. And next thing on our list is just to destroy the walls. So let's see how this feels. Oh, I need to demolish the upper floor first. Oh, okay. So it's like a kind of like a. I get to play a mobile game. Is what I'm seeing here. So smack it and then tap the screen to destroy the wall. Kind of weird, but it does make sense. It's kind of weird that it's random though. I guess is the best way to put it. Standing under this thing is like the worst thing you could possibly do. Don't even get me wrong. And doing stuff like this, if you were taking out this wall in the real world, what you would honestly want to do is kind of just drill holes, like kind of around where you want it to come down, and then just kind of smack it from like over here or like on the edge or something until it kind of cracks and falls down. And doing it this way is probably the least OSHA approved way of doing it. Standing here right underneath it. Don't worry about it. Rocks falling on me. Don't worry, I got a hard hat. Yeah, don't worry. Okay, so it looks like this in here is the only part left of the upper floor. You could probably destroy this from like the from on top of it as well. That wouldn't be too bad. But then you'd have to be real careful not to lose your standing, if you catch my drift. Alright. Guess I could have just started in the bathroom, couldn't I? Whoops. Alright. Yeah, I'm literally just playing a clicker game right now. That's literally what's happening. I wonder if it really matters where you click. Like, does it still get destroyed if you just click anywhere? Let's test that. There. Aha. So I was right with my hunch. Yeah, clicking this destroys significantly more of the wall. Decent physics, though. A lot better than I expected. I can finish the mission. Yeah, we're not going to. It definitely seems beneficial to hit the weak spots I'm pointing out to you. There aren't actually weak spots. Like if I smacked one of these spots before it popped up. In fact, I think I did on one of those over there. It doesn't destroy more. You have to wait for the icon to pop up, it seems. Seems like it's not overly responsive with clicks. There may be an internal cooldown timer. I'm just not seeing. Physics for what this is. I'm immediately thinking of, I think I mentioned it before. There was a game called Farmer's Dynasty from several years ago. Same people that made like Medieval Dynasty, and now they're working on like Sengoku Dynasty and what's the other one? Wild West Dynasty. That's the one. The one that came out and everybody kind of looked at it. Ugh. I hear it's still a lot better, but anyway, talking about Farmer's Dynasty, there was a mechanic in that game where even as a farmer, the primary function of the missions usually revolved around like fixing and rebuilding houses, or buildings rather, I should say. And some of the mechanics for like tearing out or rebuilding definitely had a lot of sketch to it. A lot of sketch. And it seems like that's really the norm to expect with indie games. So seeing something like this that has this level of polish particularly, I've said it before, this game is really polished for what it is. I remember I am putting out there, I'm saying for what it is. I'm not going to say this is like Grand Theft Auto 5, levels of physics. Now this is a little bit more primitive than that, that's obvious. But no, it's very good for what it is. Absolutely. So the crack going straight down the center of this house tells me that the reason this building was abandoned is probably because the foundation settled. Or maybe there was like an earthquake or something and it kind of just became unlivable. Because when you get a crack in the foundation that is this bad, it genuinely does just become unlivable. You would not be able to keep water out of the floor. You wouldn't be able... obviously, it would be a hazard to walk across, things like that. This would literally just be a case of rebuild it or ignore it. One of the two, and it looks like previously they chose to ignore it. I don't see anymore. They previously chose to ignore it, and then when they couldn't ignore it anymore, they're having to get rid of it. It is strange though, the whole house was built on reinforced concrete. I wouldn't say reinforced, it's at least enforced concrete. Reinforced concrete requires a specific pressure rating, which is, as far as I know, crazy high. I'm definitely not up to date on my concrete tech. But I know at least enough to be dangerous. It's whack-a-mole. Yeah, once you get used to it, it really is just kind of like whack-a-mole. Alright. So that was super quick and super easy. $13,000 for all of that. That was super easy. Listen
hey,
to
how's
Bobby.
it going? Heard you're doing pretty well with your new job, but you're like forgetting who got you here. I got a surprise waiting for you around your caravan.
We do have to go back there to drop off the trash, but my first stop is going to be the secondhand store, the pawn shop, so that I can sell this other stuff. Excuse me. Oh crap! Here I am, just tearing up every fence I see. No. Yeah, the turning radius definitely leaves a little bit to be desired. Go. We'll kind of pull in here. Once again, like, talking about what I was mentioning previously, a lot of this isn't broken, it's just damaged. So I do wonder if there will be, like, some kind of gameplay loop to fix these, rather than having to sell them. Or maybe there is, and it's just further into the game than I am, and I just haven't seen it yet. Oh. I did leave the truck running. I need to be careful. I have 90,000 now. Nah, it's only a couple hundred. Yeah, not really worth much of anything. But the trash, I turned it off as soon as I got in because I reflexed it. Yeah, the trash should be worth a little bit more. Mostly because it has a little bit of context to it. So let's see what we've got going on near the caravan that Bobby's got going on for us. Oh, it's gone.
Surprise! I took the caravan to make you remember. Don't forget to find a new place for yourself. And good luck with that. With love, Bob.
My boy. If that's how we're gonna be, if that's gonna be like a common thing between us there, Bobby, I'm gonna be honest with you. There's a few things I'd like to say right now that I can't say while on while on YouTube, so I'm just gonna keep it to myself. But you're messing with the wrong person, Bobby. I have the strength to literally, by myself with a sledgehammer, take down an entire enforced concrete building. Let's see, where did the... Yep. And what I'll do is I'll actually just clean these out and... There we go. I'll just kind of take it with me. I'm sure there's gonna be trash cans wherever I go in the future. Go. All right, we're going to Town Hall. It looks like Town Hall is actually quite a ways away. Yes, it's over in the city, in the primary portion outside of this suburb. So I guess we're just gonna be making a pretty good trek here. Oh, I just remembered. Yeah, give me something to listen to when I'm not talking. Honestly, I kind of expected that to happen. I didn't expect to be in the caravan the entire time. I just didn't expect for it to be, I'm not going to let you have it anymore. I thought it was going to be, hey, you need to move out, please. He did say he was going to sell it, so we did have warning. But it's kind of a... It would be a dick move to not at least tell the person you're lending the place to that, hey, I'm going to sell it today, make sure you got all your stuff, get out, you know, that sort of thing. At least say something, even if you are still selling it. I mean, it's his to sell. I can't stop him from selling it, but the least he could have done was say something, you know, like, I know it's for the progression of the game. Don't at me in the comments. No, it's for the progression of the game. It is what it is. But yeah, it's definitely a dick move there. It's not kosher. It's not cool. Not something I would condone one of my friends doing. Speaking of, actually, I have a fun story for you about Airbnb. My friends are spread all over the nation from my World of Warcraft guild, and they come around every July 4th. So this past July 4th, they kind of came around. And at the end of June, of course, they were looking to get into an Airbnb in the area so that a lot of them that are from out of state could stay, while my friend that is in state with me, about 30 minutes up the road from me, he was hosting it, so I didn't have to worry about any of this. But they got the the Airbnb. I am breaking every traffic law on the planet, don't worry about me. They got the Airbnb, nice little house, several of them could stay there, not a big problem. And once they were about to go get in there, and I don't want to say move in because that's not the right word, it's Airbnb. When they were trying to get, just about to get settled, I think it was like maybe 2 weeks prior, or maybe even less than that. I don't exactly remember. I'll have to ask them. The lady calls and says, hey, I sold the house, have a good one. Like, they had prepaid for this whole thing and everything. And I found out while looking into it with them that that is an unfortunately common occurrence. But it like really tanks their rating on Airbnb if you actually report them. And in fact, when my friend that lives and stayed with me here, when he reported them, apparently they're no longer allowed to post their properties at all on Airbnb. Like, ugh. Anyway, I'm gonna create a company. See, I'm gonna help you. We should establish a company. I want to get my title deed. Establish a company. Owner, Rash. Business name, Rash Decisions, LLC. Oh, I can't go any further. I hit the limit. That's as far as it goes. Logo. That reminds. These all remind me of like an internet browser. I'm not even kidding. Honestly, I kind of like this one. I'm a big fan of blue. Let's see. Greek Harbor Enterprise Agreement. We in Greek Harbor City unite to start an enterprise with a focus on social good and sustainability. We pledge our resources to create a venture that's economically viable and socially responsible. Contributions, skill, knowledge, and capital from each partner operation governed by fairness, aiming for a positive community and environmental impact. Purpose to merge economic goals with our commitment to society and the environment in Creek Harbor City. Signature. All right. Company has been established. And we're good. Okay, so we can now buy property. Looks like we just buy it from the tablet. All right. Straightforward. Let's get the deed from City Hall. So I have to come back here with the option I just had to get the deed. Once I buy a property, I have to come back here and get it. The sign, do the property stages on the sign, and move to the next stage from there. Interesting. So this is like stuff like popping in. You can quickly sell your property at the current price from the sign. And you can earn higher profits by putting your property up for auction. Interesting. Let's kind of give it a moment, let it do like it's because when they wait a moment, they get a much higher price than that original bid. Okay. First thing I guess we gotta do, got some mail. It's done. How's it going? Heard you're doing pretty well with your job. Oh, that's right, because that's... Yeah, it's about right. Oh, that's right. We leveled up. Actually, it looks like I may have leveled up a couple of times. Let's see. Handicraft. Pack and unpack. Throw, movement. Ah, I see. The maximum box carry. I see that now. Package usage area. Okay. Tool skills. Garbage. Let's do garbage. And it looks like we can do actually a couple more. So what I can do here is I could actually, you know what, I'm going to do that. There we go. Special skills. This is what I was looking for. Okay. And you got to push Alt for it. Okay. That's what I was looking for in the last job. So I'm definitely going to be picking that up. Price prediction accuracy. So I've already upgraded this one once. Sales bonus. I'm going to do storage. That's interesting. I'm going to do the price prediction. I want to get that up as quick as possible because that's going to really help. Oh, that's right. I was going to look at the properties. Let's see, what do we have here? So it looks like there's this one. I think this is the one that was like right next to parcel number 6. So it actually seems like I'm not able to buy either of the properties that are open right now. So it's actually giving me a waypoint to go to the office at Port Town. Yeah, one thing that I've noticed right now is that I actually do not have a place to sleep if I wanted to. At least I don't think I do. There may be like, like a hotel or something nearby, but I imagine that's going to cost a lot more money in the long run than trying to figure out a permanent residence. I'm seeing lots of... Whoa! Getting back into my Grand Theft Auto days here. Missing turns because I'm staring at cars. I was about to make the comment, I wonder if all of these cars are like purchasable and drivable, or if they're just props. Looks like we're taking this exit right here. Whoa! Frame rate dropped when I went up that hill. What happened there? Right. Slide on over here. Looks like we're just, it's an interchange. Okay. I've definitely noticed, like, one of the things I've noticed, I started to mention this previously, but there's no foliage. Like, of course, there's like the trees and they have branches, but that's kind of expected. There's no ground clutter foliage. And it's kind of jarring. I really hope that's something they plan on doing something about in the future. So this is actually pointing me to something specific. Sure what this could be pointing me to, if I'm completely honest. I see there's a lot of buildings that need to be torn down, so this is actually leading me to what looks like an industrial park, maybe? Oh, this is interesting. What's going on here? 20,000. Buy an office with a loan. Don't have enough money, use the loan. Well, that's right, you can use loans, so even if I don't have enough money, I can still buy stuff if I really need to. You can control or pay your loans in the bank page and the office page on the tablet. Okay. So this is, wow, this is a lot of yes for 20,000. Let's be dead honest with it. Buy office. I'm just going to buy it with cash. Because I've got plenty of cash. And I've got a perfectly fine vehicle to use for a while. So, upgrade your office from the panel. Purchases. Upgrades can be made here. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. I can already tell, and I hate to say this. I really do. I absolutely despise to say this. But I have to say that I can tell this game was made in Europe now. By at least a European team, because in the US you would not catch a contractor group that was capable of building this large of an office area of an industrial complex. You wouldn't catch them dead putting up like wind and solar power. Like, you wouldn't see it. It wouldn't happen. Vehicle page. This is the garage. Okay, so it seems like I can have multiple vehicles. Looks like there's actually a couple of options over here. I couldn't quite read them. We'll come back to that. Storage. Stocking supplies here. Okay. Probably won't need to stock anything for a while. But that's really cool. I like that. Fuel. Purchasing the gas station. I'm assuming they're referring to the gas station inside the office. Okay. Got it. Okay. Electrical system. We provide electricity to the buildings. I'm guessing there's... I'm sure there's got to be some benefit to that. Like, there wouldn't be a reason why you wouldn't... Or why you would want that, I guess. Why they would put that as an incentive for improvement. Of course, decorations, but I'm sure that's just cosmetic. Cycle. What? Huh. Okay. Alright. So let's have a look around here. Oh, I do apologize. It looks like I am out of time right now. So we'll explore in here and we'll look around at what this thing could do. Looks like it does want me to upgrade the office to level 1. So we'll pick up the next episode and we will do that. Have a good one, my dudes. Cheers.